Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host. Actually, it's a very nice day. So hey, the Giants are playing the Bucks today, right? We're in New York here. I haven't really gotten into it. I know the Giants suck. Anyway, I was thinking about. I've already done 4 video recordings. This is my 5th one, and of course, people who have subscribed to my channel, I don't expect you to watch all these. I do these because I have to, right? It's kind of like when a writer says he or she writes because she has to. It's a form. What I'm doing here is a form of therapy for me. Okay, I was thinking about changing, not changing, but I was playing around with it, like maybe Tabor Talk Therapy. And when you think about it, so here I'm a guy on my porch, living in a cabin, our dream home, Madeline and I. We've been thinking about this forever. And I'm talking about a lot of stuff, and I'm very well read. I've read a shit ton of books on every topic under the sun. So I'm interested in UFC, all sort of mixed martial arts. I play guitar. I've been playing guitar for 35 years, probably more. I love all sorts of music. I'm very interested in politics. I'm interested in philosophy and science. I've had a near-death experience. I died and went to the other side, and I'm back. And if you take a look at my life, it's fucking crazy. It's a crazy, crazy life. By the way, I think I wouldn't say everyone, but everyone has a story, right? So if you kind of take a look at me, I grew up in a small town in New Jersey, kind of rednecky, sort of, whatever. So, I have a shit ton of stories about, my childhood and high school and all that. My incident with my wrestling coach who not sexually abused me, but abused me when I was a freshman in high school. That's a whole other story. And then, by the way, that guy went on to become the principal. So a predator with me, I'm a little boy. Whatever, that's a whole other story. So I got a shit ton of stories. I've had addiction issues. I've been, if you want to call me an alcoholic, that's fine. I don't like labels like that, but I had a problem with alcohol. I had a problem with, as I said in my last video, Jordan Peterson's in rehab. I've had problems with the benzodiazepines, and Klonopin, and Xanax, and Ativan, and all that stuff, Valium. I've had a crazy, crazy, insane life. I've died. That's the biggie. I've died, and I've come back, and there's a ton of stories. Now, what people have been telling me forever, it's like, Mike, you've this personality you have. I've never met anyone like you, and you've got to do a podcast or something. Like, how are you not well known, right? Like, how are you not famous or so? It's not like I want that, but yes, I've been hearing this my whole life, and this is what I'm doing now. I'm just talking into this thing, and hopefully, eventually, I'll get some traction, right? I'm putting out a lot of content because I have a lot to say. I'm not even close to being done. So, if anything, I'm doing all the right things, except if there's anything, perhaps I'm overwhelming people, which is what I want to say. If you're subscribed to this channel, obviously you don't have to watch them all. You don't have to do anything, but you know what I mean. It's me. I have to get this stuff out. So, what I'd really like to do is maybe Tabor Talk Therapy, and I'd like to have a phone connection. I'd like to do this. I do this a lot. I do it. Well, this is what I do. I do it live. It's unedited, and I just immediately throw it up on YouTube. What I'd like to do is actually have it completely live, kind of like what Joe Rogan does, and take calls. Joe Rogan does not do that. So I know that's hard and expensive and all that, and I have zero budget. But I am at my best when I'm communicating with people. Talking on the phone, that is my strength. If I could do this for 2, 3, 4 hours, just taking calls, talking about everything under the sun, that's my strength. And if you've watched all these videos, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen anything yet. All you're seeing is monologue. Hopefully when this grows, Tabor Talk, I'm going to have guests, live guests, and I'd love to take calls. So unlike, say, a podcast, which is basically just radio on demand. By the way, if people don't know, what podcast is, just the combining of I remember the iPod, the radio, which came out in the early 2000s, with broadcasting podcast. That's what it is, or radio on demand. The thing is, most of these podcasts are not live. Mine is live, but it's not live this second. I throw it up. 10 minutes later, you're getting it. So you're seeing this. If you're seeing this now, I did this 10 minutes earlier. I don't edit it. So for all intents and purposes, it is live, right? But I'd like to throw it up there and take calls. So if anyone's interested in setting this up for me, starting from ground zero, totally kind of growing, organic sort of thing. Okay. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Tabor Talk Therapy. What do you think, people? Have a great day, everyone.